No.
We're back now. Just waiting for the subs in the backroom team to make their way across the field. John Leonard not moving too fastly there on the 45-metre line. Holding the whole show up. And Richie throws the ball in and we're underway to the second half. And Fitzy copped the blow there straight away. And the referees have blown the whistle for a head injury, I'd imagine. Did he just fall? Did he land funny, Brendan?
It can happen when you just go to break your fall. There's a joint there at the top of the AC joint. It pops out very easily. Hope it's not that bad.
He seems to be moving his arm around a little bit, so hopefully he's just kind of jarred a little bit rather than anything more serious than that. But it's going to be a Duleek possession, I think. The referee will bring the ball back to the centre forward position here when Sean Fitz does get up off the ground. So he gets up, just thanks the referee for stopping the play. And we're ready to go again. So Crosby with a long ball in. The rookie's under a bit of pressure, tries to play a man in front, and his man got us, but doesn't call the mark. Maybe he can't from a free. You can't from a free, and the referee balls back to another.
21, is that why you can't mark?
No, I think from a free. You can only call a mark from open play.
Sorry,
yeah, you can't call it from a free. So, but again, dangerous. That full forward's a dangerous man out in front of the rookie. Won a good ball.
It was a very traditional ball in, let's say, and he was well able to deal with it. Yeah.
And he's got another possession here in front of the rookie, and he turns the ball, and the rookie gets a half a block on it, just enough to deflect the ball, take the sting out of it, and Peter's able to gather it. And Trimmer way back the field here now, and Duleek putting a serious pressure on the field, so Connor has to run strongly, jigs his way through, lovely, plays a ball in toward Aaron Lynch, who's looking for Lynch to come back to field, but he pops onto Connor quickly. This straight running is Connor's big strength, onto Tom Carmody. Tom plays the ball inside to Sean Fitz. Sean Fitz, who's recovered from that little blow, comes in. Will he just fist the ball over the bar? He tries to fist it over the bar, and he does. Yeah, good call there, good play, clever play there from Sean Fitz.
Fitz just continued his run from midfield, drifted inside, no one picked him up, and again, clever play, just used the hand, popped it over, get the scoreboard going again.
So from a dangerous situation at the other end of the field, that Kieran Ruckman's got half a block on it. Trim scored down the other end of the field, but Sean Fitz can't get back in time to the kick out, and Davy Murton now is trying to hold the man up, but the ball has popped off here, and Duleek worked the ball through the hands and back to James Flood. Comes across the field, and Tom Carmody is chasing back here, and here's Nolan O'Connor is chasing back as well, trying to hold up, but the ball has gone to Flynn there, the corner forward, and that's a dangerous tackle there from Darragh Lynch. The ball's gone wide, and the referee allowed to continue. Darragh got away with one there, I think. Brendan.
Look, Flynn, he showed in the first half he's not afraid to come bursting through and stick one over the bar. And there again, he was right in the scoring zone anyway, and it just leaked wide.
So Peter looking for options here. He's just shouting, shrugging his shoulders, saying there's nobody showing for him. So he has to just put his foot through it and kick it out towards the middle of the field. Dougie goes up, does well, breaks the ball to his own advantage. Davy Murta, he's a man behind him, but Davy now puts the burners on and charges forward. He's looking for options. Rolls past one tackle. He's bottled up and he just held onto the ball too long, and the ball is overturned. Lynchy goes in from nowhere and puts a challenge in. The referee letting the play to continue. So the ball is left-footed down here, left-footed pass to the middle of the field to Kyle Coleman. And the Duleek forward is looking for a bit of space, and a great run from the wing back here, and Owen O'Connor is doing everything he can to get back. He's got goal side of the man now, doesn't dive in the tackle, just shows the ball back. That's Tom Bowden in the centre forward, and again Flynn plays the ball across the field. Peter has to gather the second attempt. He's put under serious pressure. Peter looks a bit hurt lying on the ball, and the referee's going to do him. It's going to be a free in. Peter looked like he injured himself when he fell that time.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there. I don't know what happened, but good pressure by Squiggles here just before that. The 10 ended up snatching on the ball and dropped into PC's hands, but just a bit of an accidental one. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, I think he might do Peter for over carrying the ball here. He's going to check the umpires, but
fair, yeah, maybe.
He's going to check.
He should really have just maybe blown it and thrown it up or something like that.
You might do that. He's just going to have a little chat with CJ down at the corner of the thing there. So don't know. He's given a free in. Looks like he's given a free in for over carrying. So Peter, as Brendan says, Peter a little bit unlucky with that one. Get on the line, lads. Get on the line in case you take a quick one. So, or maybe, what's he going to do? No, he is going to throw the ball, Brendan. He is throwing the ball. I don't know what he's at. No, it is a free in.
Get on the line, lads.
Yeah. So he obviously done Peter for over carrying. So 5 minutes into the second half. Now it's the opening score of the second half for Duleek Bellewstown. Make the score 9 points to 6. That was the second point for the number 12, James. Didn't get his surname. So Trim just need to settle down. They have to work very hard to get the primary possession here because of the press from Duleek. Peter chips the ball over towards Fitzy. Fitzy gathers it, plays on, doesn't play the mark, moves it onto Dougie. Dougie, who's funded a foot pass, left-footed ball at the Lynch. He comes from behind his man. Surely he gets fouled. He does. And Dougie is down hurt again, Brendan, behind. I didn't see, did he cop one or did he just tweak his ankle when he kicked the ball?
I just didn't see it now. I was watching the ball, to be honest. 2 men down here now. Lynchy as well. A bit of a dead leg. I think he's gotten the Dougies. You don't like seeing a man go down when he's not in colliding with another player. It usually means he's twisted something, landed awkwardly or something. Yeah,
I think that's what happened there. He tried to play the left-footed pass and he was slightly off balance and he's after hurting his knee or something there, is he? Or his ankle. Looks like his ankle, yeah.
Possibly.
There was no reaction from any of the Trim players, so I don't think he was caught by a Duleek player. I think he just fell awkwardly.
Yeah, just awkwardness. Hopefully now it's not too bad.
And that ankle's been a little problem all the way through the game. I think one of the Duleek players kind of seemed to stand on his heel early on, and it just seems to be causing him a little bit of difficulty.
Give him 5 minutes, see what it's like, and then worst case, look, they'll have to rejig it and take him off. We don't need any heroes in April, do we?
No, absolutely not. Tom Carmody goes with the free to Owen O'Connor. Back to Tom again. Tom chips the ball now towards Bino. Bino, can he swing inside onto his right foot? Bounces the ball, trying to make it a shug drop his man, and he throws with a wild one. Doesn't wrap his foot around it, and he's pushed it a mile wide.
He just put up 2 fingers, or not in a bad way. No, he's taking 2 minutes to the bench, so he's going to let it run for 2 minutes and see what it's like. I suppose options for midfield, maybe Tom Carmody, Munner, somewhere like that. Squiggles, yeah.
We seem to have plenty of defenders on the bench, and we were just looking at it at half time there. So,
we just have to do a little bit of rejigging. No harm. These things happens in games.
Yeah, that's what you have a squad for. That's what you have a squad for.
Try stuff out in the league.
Straight down the middle of the field. Dougie's on his own. Gathers the ball.
Bring that up, will he?
He will. He should bring it up. He did it earlier on. He does, and he does bring it up. And it's going to be a free. And I don't know where it was Kevin Riley getting animated. It was somebody on the far sideline getting animated, but the referee was consistent there. He did the same in the first half. So Dougie looking for options here. Plays the ball here towards Lynchy. Lynchy comes out, but just goes under his ankles. Gathers the ball well. Pops it off to Sean Fitz. Sean Fitz out to Bino. Bino skewed and wide there a moment ago. Plays the ball back this time to Owen O'Connor. Connor quickly calling for it. He goes the other way. Lynchy chips the nice ball in towards Mikey. Back to Lynchy again and again. He doesn't gather it cleanly, but he pops it over. Tom Carmody into a pocket of space. Wraps his foot around it and swings it over the bar. And a hard-earned score there from Trim, but well worked.
Aaron really kind of made that score. Clever bit of movement. Some loads of intricate passing. Nice little kick passing. And a little pop with the hand over the top of the Tom, and he stuck it over the bar. Great score. In a congested area as well, to be fair, so they really worked hard for that.
They did really work hard. So Trim maintained the 4-point advantage, 10 points to 6.
And Aaron's down the pitch now. He's well inside his own 45. He's after chasing his man up the field, so great stuff.
That's the work rate that Trim have shown, isn't it, in the last year or so, Brendan,
Absolutely,
or more?
Yeah. Every man's responsible for his own man. That's it. Especially when we don't have it, you work that extra bit harder.
So it's a sideline ball for Duleek Bellewstown, and they come all the way back to field. So there's nearly 9 minutes gone in the second half. 10 points to 6 in favour of Trim. And the sun's starting to come out here, and the evening is brightening up, and the ball is with the number 5 here in the field. He steps inside. It's Sam O'Leary. Duleek working the ball onto the 12 there. We scored a couple of scores. Owen O'Connor, they tried to grip the ball from his task, and the referee has done it for over-carrying. And again, another example of Owen O'Connor's work rate.
Brilliant, and just well disciplined in the tackle, every one of them there, especially Oni, and they turned the ball over. Just that's what, when they're Trim are at their best, that's what they're doing. Very hard to play against.
Dougie, who seems to have stabilised himself a little bit off the injury, jinks onto the dodgy ankle. Solos inside. Still going, Dougie. Plays the ball onto towards Tom. It goes over Tom's head. Bino's there. Picks it up. Has it up. Lays it out to Tom. Lynchy's in front of his man. Yeah, he does find him with a foot pass down the line. Lynchy's in the corner, trying to work a bit of magic there. Connor quickly has made a great run forward, and Connor's there. He's going to take his man on. He puts him into Connor, gets in front of the goals, takes a shot on. It goes across the goals, and Munner was screaming for it there. Munner was in an acre of space if Connor had just played the ball square.
He had a great run there, just to pop it across, but he just didn't get his head up. He saw the goal in front of him. Aaron Talib would have done, I suppose. He's beautified.
He's a great strong running player though.
That was a great
Brendan.
run, and took the man on. Really good strength, taking the man on the corner.
So Duleek now worked the ball down the field. Ben Holden trying to jockey with his man there. Duleek have a couple of players over, and it's Kieran Flynn has gathered that ball, and it's out now to the number 5, Sam O'Leary, coming forward. He takes Dara on the outside. Dara manages to deflect the ball away from him, and Rourke's there, gets something on the ball, doesn't gather it cleanly. Look, it was picked up off the ground, and a great bit of blocking there. Ben Holden's in there, and Rourke this time managed to get the ball. Again, it squirts of his way, and Rourke killed going. Wouldn't have been known as much as a soccer player, but he manages to soccer the ball out to Dougie, who finds Tom Carmody now, and Duleek have pushed forward, and Tom Carmody charges forward. It's 3-on-3 inside. If Tom can find someone with it, he goes into and probably a good tactical foul there from the Duleek man.
Yeah, look, Trim, great defending there. Moved the ball quickly up the field, and look, Duleek have to push on now and try to look for scores. I think they're going to leave themselves open at the back, so there's some scores there for us, I think.
So 11 minutes gone, and it's a free here, and the referee has moved the ball forward from where the foul took place, and there's a sub coming in the league team. I don't have their sub names, but Aaron Lynch has got a chance for what will be his first score from a place ball, and it's one of the corner forwards is going off, and Lynchy, we're just looking at Lynchy here now, the sun is in her eyes. And Lynchy nice and comfortably strokes the ball over the bar. So that's Lynchy's third score, his first from a free. 11 and a half minutes gone, 11 points to 6 in favour of Trim. Trim are battling hard to Duleek haven't gone away. No, scores are a little bit hard to come by this half, but no, if we keep our discipline when we don't have it and move that ball quickly when we have it, there's definitely scores in there for sure. And that's probably the first mistake from a kick out from the Duleek Bellewstown goalkeeper Ryan Lynch. He's been very, very good all evening. He kicked that ball clean over the sideline, and Mikey Cullen strongly out in front of his man wins the ball, shugs his man off, tries to make a bit of space for himself, has a look for options. Lynchy has come out, but he plays the ball inside the Munners. Now Munners is out of space. Beano making a run inside. He goes across the field to Owen O'Connor. Owen O'Connor, a great save on the line. The corner back was back. And Owen O'Connor was denied by a superb block on the line by the corner back. Great bit of play from Trim down the far side of the field.
Kept a cool head. He just waited for Oney to get in the right position, but look, unfortunately, he just didn't bury it.
Another high tackle there. Another high tackle, and the referee has seen it. And Dougie did well there. He chased back, and between himself and Dara, they turned the ball over, and Dara copped a high tackle, and it's a free in, but a great opportunity there for a goal.
4 Dara's after getting around the throat there tonight.
Tom Carmody, who started to come in the game a little bit more in the last 5 minutes, gets on the ball that time to Dougie. Tom is still outside him there. Gathers the ball. Now he's waiting for a move, and Mikey Cullen's making a good run in front of him to the corner. Tom with the left foot plays the ball in towards Mikey. Mikey's right in the corner position, encouraged to take him on. Looks at the one way, then the other, then has a solo. 3 Duleek Bellewstown around him, and he hand passes the ball aimlessly across the goals, and it's easily picked off, and Duleek Bellewstown come charging down the field with a foot pass into the half forward position to that centre forward. Mark Malloy trying to put him under pressure. Mark kind of fouled. It looked like a throw ball, but James Flood managed to play the ball inside, and Ben is unlucky for Trim there. Ben seemed to have switched off for a minute, but the ball has gone through, and Ben has dragged his man down, and a needless free there. I think we seem to have the men around the ball, and it's got an opportunity there for Duleek Bellewstown and the number 12 there to take another shot at goals. Yeah,
the conditions got the best of both men. I think Ben slipped, and his man then mishandled the ball, and then look, it was just a bit of a sloppy tackle in the end, but just a bit of a sloppy play in the corner there. Mikey just hand pass, gave it away, and we just have a bit more careful in possession.
So coming up on 14 minutes gone, Ben had arguing with the referee, and no need for that. Richie's always very decisive with his decisions. And the ball from the free is tapped over the bar, so it's the third score for the number 12 for Duleek Bellewstown. 11 points to 7, 14 minutes gone in the second half. Peter Farrell now with the kick out. A cluster of players right in the middle in front of him, so somebody's going to break to the wing, and it is Ben who broke into the wing. Ben Holden mis-solos the ball, but manages to have enough strength to get through the tackle and try and work it down the far side of the field. Connor Quigley. And again it's a misplaced hand pass, and that's very sloppy play, and Trim have turned the ball over again. And Duleek Bellewstown have their tails up the last couple of minutes. A good ball in. So it's right in front of the Duleek Bellewstown dugout. Holding possession. Good play from Davy Murtagh. Forces his man back. We've got a wing corner forward galloping down the corner back galloping down the field here, the far side. Conor Quigley trying his best to get back to him. And the ball is worked into the centre position, and it's a lovely score from, I think that's the number 8. Is that the Crosby lad from the number 8 there?
It's Crosby again, yeah. And I think the second half score is 4-3 to Duleek, if my maths are right. So look, they're definitely not going away by any means. Just a little bit sloppy with Trim, the hand pass, you know, that could hurt us, you know what I mean? A good team like this, when they move the ball up in the their forwards, you know, could cause a bit of damage.
So everybody's stagnant here in front of Peter. He has to go further. Darragh Lynch is out in front of his man, does well, gets the mark.
2 goals against there to do.
Yeah, Peter is he's having to work hard because Duleek had the full press on, but he finds the ball. The ball has gone to Darragh Lynch, who's won the ball. He won the mark, and he might have won the free as well. He got a bit of a nudge as he caught the ball. But the ball is played, and Beano's had to come very deep to win the ball in the middle of the field. Lays it off to Munners. Munners plays the ball on towards Tom Carmody. Beano making a run beyond him. Tom does a little bit of a swivel, gets by one man, but he's bottled up here. There's 2 men around him. He'll have to come back and recycle the ball. He does manage to get it back to Munners, but he gives him a sloppy ball on the ground. Munners looked like he'd fouled the ball on the ground. Managed to pick it up. Shows good strength, but it's gone over the line. And it's a sideline ball. It's a sideline ball to Duleek Bellewstown over the far side of the field. And Trim played a bit tight there, Brendan.
Yeah, just it didn't get the ball a bit quicker out of that congested area and just switch the play and just get only here onto the ball coming in late. But no, it's a little bit stop-start and sloppy now for both sides really. Second half.
So 11 points to 8 in favour of Trim. With almost 17 minutes gone. Another sub coming in from Duleek Bellewstown. Trim haven't made any changes yet. Dougie seems to have shaken off that injury. He seems to be moving a bit freer now. And there's a man here, the number 4 seems to be galloping forward here again, but Owen O'Connor's come all the way back to defend. This is right down in front of us. So Duleek have the ball on the far side of the field, and they're working the ball across the lines here, and it's a chip pass again, foot pass inside, in towards the man. Mark Malloy is trying to get back. He's going to show him the inside. He flicks back, he tries to hand pass it. It goes to ground, but it's Flaherty that's full forward, I think, has picked the ball up. He's trying to get a pocket of space. Back to 12, who's the man who's the principal scorer, but this time he swings the ball in, and he has swung it over the bar for his 4th score. So Duleek are back within 2 points, 11 points to 9.
Yeah, game on into the last quarter now. Fitness levels will be tested, see where they are, but no, they're certainly not going away. Duleek, they're winning the second half anyway.
So Peter goes short to Conor Quigley. Conor takes the ball, takes the tackle, and then tries to get by the man who fouls him high up the field. It stops the momentum. And Conor now looking for options, has to go back, goes back to Darragh Lynch, who's got Mark Malloy outside him, but Conor goes down the middle of Darragh goes down the middle of the field. This time he lays it off to Mark. Mark has to go back, goes back to Dougie, who's sitting deep. Just solos, draws a man in, pops it off to Darragh Lynch. Darragh then works it to Mark Malloy. Trim trying to be patient here. Mark with the foot pass. It's a little bit high for Mikey. Can Mikey gather it? A good corner back play. The ball breaks down, but it's Aaron Lynch picks it up, and he's fouled. Bad foul there.
Yeah, he wasn't really going anywhere, was he? 2 Duleek lads, all they do is stand them up, but again, that high tackle seems to be a few of their players now have just bad habit, really, bad tackling, and Lynchy, no better man now to have a go at this. And
the referee taking no more nonsense and issues a yellow card to the man over the far side of the field. Just can't see what number he is there at the moment. He has his back to us, he has his front to us. So Lynchy is going to go with the free here. He's about 40 metres out. There's no breeze here this evening.
Just to get the scoreboard going again.
Lynchy goes high. Is it swinging in towards the goals? Looks good, and the hands go up behind the goal. And Lynchy's 4th score of the evening, his 2nd free, and it's 12 points to 9. And the referee stops the play. Is there another sub or something coming in here? Is there? Can't see. So Owen McGrath has come in, and Beano is going off, and the rain just starts to fall here. So there's 19 minutes gone, and the referee is making the goalkeeper retake the kick out as Beano hadn't found his way off the field. So 19 minutes gone, 12 points to 9. So that rain is going to keep the pitch greasy anyway, Brendan.
It's been greasy all day, to be, all even, to be fair. So difficult for handling as well, difficult. But yeah, look, just need to get this kick out now.
So Ryan Lynch, who's been very good so far, he missed the last one. So he chips the ball towards the field, and Munners might get on this one. He does. Matters got us in the basket. The referee Paul the Martin plays it on to Lynchy. Lynchy the over, and again it's just a misplaced hand pass. And Trim just haven't been sharp in that department this evening. Lynchy maybe could have taken it on himself, but McGrath, the bug is back there, turns the ball over. Looked like a trip. Great stuff. Owen O'Connor wins it over. Great ball in. Mikey doesn't take the mark. This time he lays it off to the bug coming forward, and he's fouled. And it's going to be a penalty. And an instant impact from Bug on the field here.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, again, Oli O'Connor, I know we're talking about him all night, but a brilliant turnover there, and moving the ball in quickly there, and great run there by Oni, and hope he can slot this now. Who's on penalties? Aaron, is it?
Oh, it'll be Aaron be on penalties, yeah. So it's another yellow card issued to, and is that the man who just got a yellow card a moment ago? I can't see, the rain's starting to fall very heavily. It is the man, he just got a yellow card just a second ago for fouling Aaron Lynch, the needless free over there, and it looks like, yeah, so he's got a yellow and a black, so it's one or the other. Either way, he'd be gone. We're within
7. Flynn, he was a danger man as well, so they were without him for 2
yeah.
minutes at least.
Yeah, and there's 21 minutes gone, so as the rain spills down here in Park Tolton, as you can see from the picture, Lynchy steps up. We can hardly see it himself with the. And Lynchy with a little Panenka penalty. Oh, you'd be sick, Brendan, if that went in by you.
What was the chap in the Euros years ago who chipped
The Panenka.
over? Panenka, yeah.
Yeah, the Panenka. So that puts a bit of daylight between it. So it's 112 to 9 points from Lynchy's penalty. It goes over Darragh Lynch's head, but Conor quickly picks it up. Will that goal take the stuffing out of Duleek Bellewstown? Munners down to 14 men, and now 6 points down. Munners chips onto Tom Carmody, and now all of a sudden Lynchy's in a bit of space. Back to Mikey Cullen. Mikey, who set that goal up with a lovely pass inside to Bug, who got fouled. The ball, dangerous ball around the square. Keeper just knocks it, breaks it down, and the Duleek Bellewstown managed to clear the ball down to the man coming down this side of the field. And Rourke tried to play his man in front, but forces the man to the sub that's come on, and the ball has gone free, and Sean Fitz has fouled his man as the ball went in. And the referee explained the decision. He's calling for the trim 6, Mark Malloy, but I thought it was Sean Fitzgerald who committed that foul there, to be honest. Yeah, Mark Malloy protesting his in. Yeah, it was Fitzy.
A little bit high on him. It's just interesting seeing who Trim have the spare man, what to do with him. Do they sit back and just cover the Flattery at the back, or do they just keep attacking? Be interesting to see how they work it.
So a little case of mistaken identity, I think, there from Richie Morris. He's penalised. He's given a yellow card to Mark Malloy, and the rain is still falling, but it's starting to ease off. Just a quick shower. So a reminder of the score: it's 112 to 9 points. With 23 minutes gone, and the ball is swung in there from the number 11. A nice strike there from James Flood. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we seem to have a fire somewhere in the town of Trim. Is that over towards Castle Abbey, John? No. There seems to be a lot of fire over the fire. We can hear a crackling here in the up in the comedy position here. Peter with a good looking ball, but that's going to skid, and Darragh just can't gather it. And Darragh throws the ball, and Darragh could get himself in trouble here for throwing the ball away. That technically could be a black card, Brendan.
Yeah, it could be. But look, we have a spare man there, so we shouldn't have to force that kick. There should be an easier kick out somewhere. Somebody hasn't got a man, so I don't know. Someone didn't show for they should have, or what.
That could be deemed unsportsmanlike conduct, and it could be a black card, but he gets a yellow, and he's very lucky in my book. So it's Sam O'Leary chips the ball in short to James, and the chief scorer for Duleek Bellewstown with 4 points. On to Sam Crosby, a lovely floated ball, diagonal ball across the field. Munners is up there, gets half a fist to it, and it could be a foul there. There's a free in. And the lads, everybody shouting for a penalty there, but Richie is taking his time walking in before he decides. He pointed for a free. Jeez, you can see the flames and everything.
Where is that?
Super value, is it?
What's happened there? Maybe that's out the Kildalkey or the Kildalkey Road, Apply Road, kind of.
Yeah. Could we just do the site over there and Oak Tree or somewhere? So back to the game here. The referee awarded a free that time, and it was the 5th score of the evening for the wing forward from Duleek Bellewstown, the number 12. And a couple of subs coming in here. Owen Sweeney coming in, I think, to the Trim defence here.
We just need to win this kick out now and just get up the field.
And I think it's Davy Murtha that's gone off.
Trying to work out who's the spare, who's the free man.
Rookie opposite let that ball bounce and manages to gather it onto Mark Malloy. I wonder whether the referee would have been better, whether Trim would have been better off taking off either Mark or Dara, who were on yellow cards there for the last couple of minutes. Took off Davy. Sean Fitz now, who's had a quiet enough second half. He picked up a knock early on in the second half onto Owen O'Connor, who's been brilliant. Back to Owen Sweeney. Owen plays a nice chip pass across the field to Mark Malloy. And Trim just trying to run the clock down now and retain possession. There's 26 minutes gone. It's 112 to 11 points in favour of Trim. Tom Carmody, who's had it come into the game a little bit, onto Mikey Cullen, who's managed to find a bit of space. Mikey goes to chip the ball in. And it's a free out for the Duleek man down. The Duleek Bellewstown man has gone down like a sack of spuds there. Didn't think there was too much in that, so he's back up in his hunkers, and it's
a frontal charge. It's a free, so he's probably just a bit winded or something.
In fairness to him, he doesn't hang around. Duleek got on quickly with the play, and it's back with the keeper, Ryan Lynch. So we've coming up on 27 minutes gone here. And Duleek Bellewstown are sticking to their task gamely here in the second half. The ball does well. Connor Quigley uses his strength to get in front of his man, gets up and it cops a punch to the face, but plays on. And Owen, the Bug McGrath, has the ball, chips the ball across the field towards Munners. Munners with a good ball into Lynchy, who's got a little bit of space out in front of his man. He's on his own though. He's to hold the ball up. He swings it out to his left foot and swings it in, and it's gone wide. So a little bit of urgency being shown from Duleek Bellewstown now. The last couple of minutes, only 4 points in it. And there's a man in space here. Canon O'Connor gets something on it. It's a good kick out. Finds the man, the sub that's come on there, the number 19. And Sam O'Leary, who's got on a lot of ball here in the second half, gets the ball in here to the centre for the full forward, James Flaherty, who's bearing down on goals. And again, it's just the story of the night has been the misplaced hand passes, and almost another one there from the Trim lads coming out. But Munners does win the ball. Shrugged his man off. His man has stayed down after he's done that, and Trim just come away with the ball now and just show a little bit of composure on the ball now for the last couple of minutes. Dougie just trying to slow it down, hold on possession. He's got Owen O'Connor right in the sideline out here beside him, but he steps inside and he finds a nice pass there to Aaron Lynch. Aaron plays the ball on to Tom Carmody running through the middle. Tom finishes the ball. Yeah, and a good score there from Tom. He might have gone for the goal, Brendan, but the right thing was slotted over the bar.
Good patience here out in the middle of Dougie. Waited and waited. Aaron made the run, pop pass. Again, a great exhibition of the kick pass and great run by Tom. And that's it, home and hose now, I'd say. So keep our discipline now, nothing silly. Just see out the game. And
we've another sub coming on. It's Keane Downs, looks like, coming onto the field here with 28 and a half minutes gone. And just to have a little look here to see who's going off. Keane, who's a defender, is going back into obviously into a defensive position here. And the Paul Munley has gone off. So Trim, look at the short things up now, taking off a wing forward and putting on a recognised half-back.
Yeah, why not? Look, sure, I mean, they need goals now, don't they, like at this stage. Still just working out who's going to spare man. Dougie seems to be just floating around the middle as the extra man.
Yeah, or Ben Holden maybe. Ben seems to be going back now in front, and Dara Lynch as well. So Dara's probably the spare man, sitting in front of the D. Fitzy does well, breaks the ball down to Owen O'Connor. And a little bit of composure now being shown by Trim here in the last couple of minutes. Onto the Bug. The Bug steps inside two men. Solos, holds the ball up, just knocks it back to Dougie. Trim's experienced players coming to the fore here now in the last couple of minutes. And Owen O'Connor just works it back to Malloy, who gets a call. There's a man on. And he just goes backwards to Ben Holden, who, so don't be too casual now, Ben. Do something with it. Don't be too casual. Yeah, it looked like he overcarried it. Very, very lucky to get away with that to Connor Quigley.
Yeah, just don't run into contact. Just move that ball. There should be plenty of people looking for it.
Trim have managed to hold on to it, and Rourke has come broken the shackles of the full back position and come forward. And Owen O'Connor has just stayed wide to create a bit of space. He's won the ball, has Dougie behind him. And Dougie again with the wise head. Steps inside one tackle, has a little look, steps inside 2 tackles. Great stuff from Dougie. He's going to draw a foul here. He's been fouled. He is being fouled by the number 5, Sam O'Leary. And great experience shown by Dougie there.
Yeah, good strength. He saw the gap and he just went for it. And to be fair, the Duleek man he showed good physicality, but he was fouled. And it's a free for sure.
So Aaron has decided to opted to take this one off the ground. And it's another sub coming in here for Trim. It's Brian Bulger, another defender coming in. So it's Mark Malloy who's going off. So we're into injury time now, and Lynchy with this free off the ground. So Brian Bulger in for Mark Malloy. Lynchy doesn't quite catch this one, but can Trim gather, get the ball as soon as it goes to the ground. Oh, Fitzy tries it out. Trim Celtic back heel there towards Mikey Cullen. But the cornerback has gathered the ball, and Duleek now have got to build right from the cornerback position. And it's Shane Crosby, who's had a good game in the middle of the field, has the ball, and they try and get a pass in, but Trim should have the numbers here. And a little shove in the back there from Ben Holden, and Ben drew a little boot on that one and tripped his man, and it's going to be a free in the halfway line for Duleek Bellewstown. 31 minutes gone. Trim 5 points to the good. And a misplaced pass there, and Dougie just sitting back there again. Dougie, who's just shone in the last couple of minutes. Onto Owen O'Connor, who's been brilliant throughout. And Dougie just, between Fitzy and Dougie and Stoney, they're just kind of running the clock down. We're 31 and a half minutes on the clock. And Rourke now, a little bit of space, and comes out with the ball. So after the substitutions and the stoppage with Dougie being injured and whatever, so there'll be a couple of minutes of injury time here, but we're 2 minutes into it. So, and that's it. The referee blows the whistle. Owen Sweeney in possession, and Trim have maintained their 100% record after 4 rounds of the league with a hard-fought victory here, 5-point victory over Duleek Bellewstown, and we'll be back with Reds TV now in a moment.